Hey guys, so I have the Supra over here. Today, we are going to be hyper dipping the rims of the Supra. So these are the stock rims and I think that they look really good. I just want them to match the black paint that goes with the yellow. That's like kind of the theme for my vehicle. I'm also changing out the badges, but that's going to be for a future video. But today I'm going to document the entire process of me hyper dipping the rims, and let's get to it. First on the agenda, we have to prep the wheels. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wash them down with like dish soap and water and make sure to get all the corners because the paint won't stick onto it if it's a dirty wheel. Okay guys, we have thoroughly cleaned all 4 rims. What's coming next is we're going to prep the wheels for the painting. But before we do that, I just wanted to show you what the Hyper Dip wheel kit came with. So it came with pre-dip spray, the Hyper Dip, 5 of them. We're gonna have to use all 5 cans, and the microfiber towel. Seems to be something in here. I'll check it out. Hyper Dip also included these 4 brake seals. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put them on the back of the brakes, so it'll go through the rims to cover the brakes from any paint getting onto them. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we wrapped the plastic around all 4 of the rims, making sure to cover the brake pads and anything we don't want to get paint on. I am a little nervous I didn't cover it up all, but we'll see how it goes. This is my first time doing anything like this. I prepped the wheels. Now we're gonna put on some dip release onto the tires without touching the rim. So we just apply a little bit, not too much. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna use my right thumb. Okay. And we have to do this without touching the rim. We just have to go around the tire. We just put on the dip release, and when you put on the dip release, you don't want to put on too much. You want to go on the corners of the tire. Well, not corners because it is a circle. You want to go on the inside of the tire without touching the rims, do the best you can, and then you want to wipe the entire outside of the tire with that spray. Now, since this is done, we're going to put our pre-dip spray on the rims without touching the wheels of the car. Is we're going to put on the pre-dip spray onto the microfiber towel. You know, shake it up for a bit, like the Disney Channel show. Sponsor me, Disney. Alright. So I'm just going to spray it. And we want to make sure to get every crevice of the wheel because we don't want any dirt or mud in it. So I'm going to start by going on the outside of the wheel without touching the tire. Oh god. Now, I'm going to get the rim. That should be good. Got the paint mask because you don't want to breathe any of these chemicals. But it's time to put on the first coat of the Hyper Dip. I'm going to shake it for about a minute. And then I'm going to use this just to make my life easier. So I got my paint mask on. Now we will be applying light coats to the tire. The first one is going to be very light. So you want to sit about like 8 inches away, maybe? Very light coat. Just put on the first coat. It was supposed to be a little dust coat, but I might have pressed too hard. We'll still see how it will turn out. We have to use all the cans, so this is second coat. Apply the second coat after 20 minutes, or depending on the temperature, really. Second coat. Also supposed to be a dust coat. Going to apply a medium coat now. This is the third coat. Now we're applying the sixth coat. This one has to be a thicker coat or a fifth coat. It has to be a thicker coat. Full spray. I've done 4 of these cans. It was a long process. I'll tell you, if you guys are doing this by yourself, definitely plan it for earlier in the day. I started around 12 p.m. and it's like already 7. Anyways, we are going to work on our final can, and once the final can is done, I'll show you guys how easily it peels off. Not the rims, like off the tires. Okay guys, it took 12 coats and 7 hours, but we are finally done painting the rims black. Well, hyper dipping the rims black. Now is the cleanup process. We have to take the bags out of the brake pads, and we got to peel off the excess paint that got on the tire. Now we're gonna peel it. This is why we had to spray the outside of the tire so it wouldn't tear up the rims when we peeled it off. And remember, if you guys are doing it yourself, remember to go and take it slowly and easily. So it's been a week since I completely finished hyper dipping my car. Honestly, it came out great, but there are a few imperfections, but that's just because I didn't do it right. I'm going to show you guys exactly how the rims look from far away, from up close. I'll show you the imperfections. If you guys can see, like up top here, it's like peeling a little bit. It's not too bad. Just touch it up with some spray, make them like all brand new again. It said it should last 3 years. There aren't any cracks, nothing bad on the rims. I actually took her first wash with the hyper dip rims, and 9-ball has honestly never looked better. I love how the black looks. I do wish it was just a little glossier, but for what I paid for, it's definitely what I got, and I'm happy with the results. This is how they look, all blacked out. Nothing bad happened at the car wash. There was no peeling, no leakage. Everything was fine. I took it for a wash a week after I did this, just so like the paint dries up a little bit. But they look really, really good. I have no complaints with it. I think that hyper dipping the rims is a really good product. Though definitely, it's a cheap way to just change the rims on your car without powder coating. And if you just choose another color, you could just peel it off and rip away, reapply. That's that easy. I mean, it's not that easy. It took me 7 hours, but it's definitely an easy way and a cheap way to get your tires or your rims the color that you guys wish. I actually named my car 9-Ball after the Ocean's 8 movie, and Rihanna's name was 9-Ball, and the 9-Ball happens to be yellow and pool. I don't know if I'm going to add like a wrap for decals on the car to really express that. That really concludes the video for hyper dipping my rims. Thank you guys so much for watching. It does mean a lot. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. What's coming next, I'm really excited for. I'm actually going to be changing out these logos for the Japanese ones, and they're going to look amazing. I'm also getting a vinyl to put over the GR badge. So instead of black and red, it's going to be black and yellow to just match the car. It's the little things that really make your car look nice. After that, we're going to install a body kit, probably a lip kit, side skirts, and other than that, we should be good.